This
Share my
conference will now
screen.
be recorded.
Yeah. Is my screen visible?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks. So yesterday we have started with story reporting. So yesterday we have seen the basic part of that, how to make a data model. Now today's session we are going to see how we are going to build the formulas in story reports. So basically, when you want to go inside the story report, so you need to perform same action like in Canvas. You want to go in the report, you need to click on three dots and click on edit. Then you can go to the inside the query. For example, you want to do some changes, or when you want to run the report, just click on run and get the things done. But in story, it is same thing. Just click on this report or come to these three dots or click on edit or run. It will get you inside the story only. That again a best part. So everything is integrated. Not like Canvas or table, whereas you need to go separately for take the report exporting and separate actions for taking go inside the report and do some changes. Now I have come here, so right now to edit mode because we are not done anything in the report, so it's a blank for us. So once we get in the reports, then the step via which you can go inside your data model is that under tools, click on this option, edit data source, and click on job information. Once you click on this information, then you go back to your data model where you can perform certain set of actions which is required to do to get the story done. So yesterday we have seen how to take these tables and join the tables and get the things done. So I will just reiterate the things. So the first step is that take the correct primary table. So this table, then link the required tables depend upon the fields you require for that report. And once you take all those tables, then add whatever fields you want to have in the report. Once you've taken that field, so the next step is going to be click on this option and then try to convert everything in dimension whatever this is. So there may be some fields will come in measures here by default, so you just come click here and change your dimension and also rename the fields if in required. For example, for the division we have a name and code and name, so you can just come and write a division code, division name. So whatever name you want to give to the particular field you can give by coming here and then click on OK. And then the next step that we have is to create the formulas if required, if you have in the uh, story. So basically creating the formula. So SAP has given this formula thing which is a bit different way than we can do in Canvas. So you may remember in Canvas we have just drag and drop the things, but here in this story reporting, the formula building is something like something like we do in Excel report. So in Excel, for example, you want to have if else formula. What to do? You just click if, you have a syntax, then you choose the rows and then do the activity for building the formula. Same here in story reporting. Here, rather than selecting cells or columns, we will going to write the field name and get the things done. I will tell you how to do that thing. So for example, if you're new, if
Ash,
yeah, hi.
uh, I saw in the option of calculated column when I changed to measure to dimension.
Hmm.
In the measure, there is aggregated type. It shows none actually by default. What is that?
Yes. So aggregation means basically what happened. You build a formula. So if it a measure, then you can want that data should come in a measure as aggregation. For example, you make a report field called as like compensation total salary. I'm just saying. Okay, you make the field. So you want to accumulate the entire field. So if you want to have accumulation of that particular data in one single row, in that tick we used to take that some aggregation and those things. So basically keep it as none only because we don't want that thing to run via that functionality. You can build those things in the page designer separately.
Okay. Okay.
So
Got
if you keep none, so it will come as it is the value. So always try to keep it as none only. If very and because there's no use case. Now, for example, you have done a concatenation. you want to have first name last name, you only need to have, a basic calculation you have done. For example, the days difference, for example, I'm saying you have just taken the difference between, the age of the employee. So there you don't need to require have the calculation in terms of aggregation and those things. So always try to make it simple here, because whatever things we can do here, also same things we can do also building the page designer. So yeah, that is the difference. We'll tell you once you build the report formula, we'll tell you how to do that thing. What is the application of that and how to do that. So basically, I'll just click. So if you want to build a new form, so yeah, I was saying, for example, if you're not comfortable with, the story reporting formulas and those things, what you can do, you just first learn how to build formula in Excel. So if you go in Excel, and these bits things are similar. So the way I have learned is that I also try to build the same formulas in, Excel thing. So I try to get master in Excel first in the formula building. I'm saying the syntax and those things. Then it's easy. It's these are correlation things. Logic something is similar what we do in Excel. So if you're not comfortable right now with building the formulas, just try to learn those things in Excel, and then you can come here. You will see the difference. You will see able to see the logic and those things. Again, a shortcut thing trick to learn formula quickly, build the formula quickly in story reporting. So here I'll just come here and click on this. So for example, you want to build a new formula. You need to come and click on this FX plus. Once you come and click on FX plus, you have two options available: ID and description. So as I mentioned earlier, ID is going to be a unique number. For example, you built a formula and you have given some ID, and afterwards you want to change the name or something. So you can change the description, but you can't change the ID. Once you put any ID and click on OK, once formula is built, so by default that ID is locked for you. So for example, if you want to change the ID itself, there is only one option: delete the formula and then make the formula from scratch again. Okay. Then we have these many functions. So for example, these functions are available via which we can build the formula. Okay. So right now we have these many for functions only. It may look less, but yeah, but within these formulas we can cater whatever requirement they have. So I was just going to tell you a example with we can take all this, not all this, whatever required functions we have. For example, like log and log 10 and locate and those things, we don't require that much because in HR reporting we don't have that kind of formula building something in terms of log and this. So whatever we required in terms of, in the HR reporting, so we're going to discuss that thing from the scratch. So I'll just tell you. So for example, if you want to know the syntax of this particular function, so what you can do, just take this cursor at the middle and do control and space. Now you can see what is syntax. For example, I want to see syntax of concatenate. Just come and see what syntax is there. Then you want to see current date, what is syntax is there. Then days between, then double, then float, and so on. Okay. So let's start building the formula. So we'll first start with a simple formula. Is the first one called as concatenation. So what do you mean by concatenation? So here we want to merge the three different fields into one. For example, we want to have the employee name. You want to have first name, middle name, and last name into one particular field. Or you want to address this, or anything you want to merge into the one. For that, we can use a function called as concatenation. So basically, in story on Canvas report, we can remember it's very easy in Canvas. Just drag and drop the things. The formula built in terms of concatenation. But basically, here in story, it is bit different. So let's see how to build that formula. Okay. So what I will do first, I will type it as the employee name. Again, here we can't give the spacing and those things. What I'll do is give clip and I name here. Yeah, employee name. Then what I will do, just clip this, copy this and paste, and here I can give a space. Okay. Now either you can type the syntax like concatenating, con, you get this all those things, or else you can just go at your right, give this, click on this, you'll get the syntax. Okay. So now I want to have the concatenate like first name and last name. So how to do that thing? Take the syntax now, type as a first name first. get to do this. So you will get all the table fields value with the first, and here you will get from which table the value is coming. So this is coming from personal table. This is coming from job information table, job information and personal table. So I want the first name of the employee. So click on first name, and then again. So now my next step is that, for example, if I take first name, last name, so there would not be any gap between them. So it's like they both the fields are stick together. So I want first name space last name. So again I want to give for again I'll do a concatenate, and then I will then want a space. So here you want a space, you want to have number, anything you want to have between the first name and last name, you can just give here. I want to have space. What I will do? Double inverted comma, and then come inside the comma and give a space. By default, there would be a space between first name and last name. So you want one spacing, two spacing. For example, you want two space, click on double, and then click on last name. Now you can see the color has been changed to a blue color. So once this box color is blue, this means that the formula you have built is correct. If this color is in red color, for example, this example I will give, like, just a minute. Remove this thing. So what the form is coming as a red color. So what's here, you will get a syntax. The formula you have done is not correct. Please rewrite the formula. It's not complete. So I know that there's a spacing issue. Now you can see that thing. It has been done. So in doubt, any concern, anything not and understood, need to repeat it. Okay. Now I've saved this formula. Okay. Now here actually it's a dimension thing by default. So there you don't have this aggregation, those things. If this field is in measure, then by default you have this aggregation type and those things. So right now we have this option called as this. So if you untick this option now, then this formula will not appear in your uh, page designer. The way we do in Canvas reporting, we have a green button and red button. So the formula you don't want to be in your appear in the reporting side. So we just need to click on the red option, then it means that the formula what we have built will not appear in your reporting section where we are going to build the designer. Okay, same thing here. Just correlate what we are doing, the logic between the canvas and this. So whatever logic is there in canvas, they have inculcate the same thing in story, but they have a different UI. Okay, yeah. So but now I want that field to need to appear in my formula, so I keep that thing. So now for example you want to have, for example now you want to have uh, employee full name. For example, you also want to have the middle name. So how to do that thing? So right now we have done for two fields as a concatenation. So for example, you want to have the first name, they want to have the middle name, and then you want to have the last name. So for that, just click on this. For example, you want to edit this existing any formula. So how to do that? Click on this field and then click on the FX this option. Once you click on this, then you can see you come inside the formula and do the required changes. Okay, if you require. Let's click on OK. So I want to build a new formula. So you click on FX. Okay. Now I want to have employee full name. Okay. Okay. Now again, I want to have concatenation. So type as concat, get this value. Okay. Now same thing. What I will do, I want to have first name. See, the first name is there. Okay. Then we're going to have a because I want to have then space. So I will again have a concatenation syntax here. Then I want to have a space, one space, two a space. Then I want to have uh, the middle name. So what going to happen? So basically, you may remember that thing. So as a logic, so for example, you want to have a build a formula, whereas what to say? You need to have those things. For example, if I put it as a last name, so if I will put it as a middle name, so my syntax will get over. you know I what I want right now, after my spacing, I want the middle name. Okay, so then what I will do, I again put a formula of concatenate, and then what I need here after this, I need a middle name. So I click on middle. Let's see if I have something called as middle. I think they don't have middle. Okay, the name. Let's see what is coming. Hmm. So there's no middle names. What I will do, I just take it as this as the preferred name as example for middle name. Okay, so take this thing as preferred name. Just take that thing first. Okay, that's for example I'm saying. So here you will take a middle name, and then again, what I want to have, then I want to have a space. First name we have built, first name, then space, then I have taken a middle name. Okay, now again I want to have a space and last name. So for example, if I put anything here, so by default the syntax will get over. So I want to give the null space after the middle name. So what I will do, again put a concatenate. Now click on concatenate. So now here what I want to have, I want to have a space. So this, and then going to have like last name. Okay, now you can see the formula is correct. So you just need to imagine what you want to have, and then cut down the formula and different things. So what I've done first I use use the syntax for concatenate. Then I given the first name. So then I want to have space. So then I put again of syntax for concatenate. Then given a space. Then I want to have the middle name. So what I've done, again put a formula of syntax of concatenate. Put the middle name. Then what I want to have, I want to have a space after the middle name, and then I want to have the last name. So in this way, you can build any formula in terms of concatenation. For example, addresses as and when required. Basically, we require for the employee full name and addresses only in terms of concatenation. But if you may have a different criteria or different use case, you can apply here. But logic is going to be same. So this is going to same. The only this field is going to be get different. Okay. So I'm going to share this syntax with you so that you have these things ready with you, so that if you have those requirements, you can just go back and build the report on your own. Okay, just this is going to be changed. The rest of the part is going to be same. Now, any doubt, any concern here? Anything need to repeat it, not understood something?
Usually in HR,
Mm-hmm.
in our space, basically we play with the date, right? So service date, length date, eligible year, less than 1 year. So like that. Do you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
any
So
example, Akash?
yeah. We have that thing. So we're going to discuss everything. So what you're having, we are having a example for that also. Yeah. We'll cover all those aspects. Your age, your difference, and those things, length of service, and those things. We're going to cover that thing. No worries. I'll do that thing. So I'm just going with the first with concatenation, then with days, and then those things, if else formulas, step by step. It will be covered. No worry. It will be covered. So doubt till here, anything in this formula? Anything not need to discuss? Any doubt? Anything not understood? Need to repeat it? Anything? You can just go back and practice on your own end, and then you can let me know if you have any doubt and concern. So you can so what happened? You will get the hands-on while practicing. Just go and practice from your side, and then you get to know. Then you will used to have the logic and those things, and then you will feel comfortable enough with the building formula. So it's very simple. It's not that difficult. You just need to be able to understand how to build the logics and those syntax thing. Otherwise, the rest of things are very easy. So now I click on OK. Okay. So now we are going to see the rest of the formulas here. So for example, if you have a requirement that you want to have an age, you know, and you want to see the age of the employee, the, as we mentioned, the date of birth and those things. Just guys, just one, just a minute. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Yeah. So basically, right now, if for example, if you have a requirement whereas you want to have a date of birth, you know, so for example, if you go and take a date of birth, will come in number of days like 31st this and year, for example. So for example, you have a requirement whereas you want to have a date of birth like as 31 years, dash days and this months and that days. Okay. So how to achieve that thing? For example, you have sometime you have a requirement in the company that you don't want to have a straightforward date. For example, if you take the days difference or to get the formula, it will give only the formula in terms of years. Okay, but you want to have more bifurcation. You want to have like the date of birth should become as like 31 year, 22 months, 8 days, something like this. You want to have in a formula. So how to achieve this thing? So let's try to build a formula. I'm building this formula because in the course of action we are going to see more functionality. So I'm just giving the use case and then going to use those the syntax or functions there, because in this way you are able to understand the logic of those functions, when to use, how to use, and where to use those functions. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do that thing, I'm going to have a build a formula, and then I want to have the thing is that I want to have first, I want to have the end result is going to be something like this. I'll just come and showcase here. So we want to have like like this is a date of birth, like 33 years for example. Okay, so you want to have this information as 33 years, 22 sorry 6 months and 12 days. Okay, now this is your requirement. You want to have this value under date of birth, like something like this. Okay, now we are going to try to achieve the same in a story formula. So doing this action, we are going to see a date function, we want to see the year function, we're going to see the day function. And then we are going to see how we are going to merge that thing into the one via a function called as concatenation. So now let's start. Okay. So I will just go back here, type it as, for example, I want to first, I will take it as a day, ADOB. Okay. Just by reference. So this, so, okay. So what I will do, I want to have my I want to have only the date functionality. I want to have only the date thing. Okay. So what I will do here again. So what I will do, click on day, just click on day function. Yeah. From I will type in a date of birth, date of birth. You can see here. So what I'm taking from this date of birth, I'm taking only the day values. Okay. So for example, you have a requirement whereas you have a date functionality, and from that date field, sorry, you want to have to capture only the days field, not the month and year field. So via this formula, you can get that thing. So what I have done, I have taken a days formula here and get things done. So I will just have another thing with you. I'll just share that thing. Okay. So here we're going to have those things. So I will take it as a day DOB. Click on OK. So you got this logic, this function logic, the the logic for days. Okay. Now in the same way, so right now you can see here it's like a measure. So here you come here and see we have maximum, min, none, or sum. So for this, you want to have the maximum value of this, minimum value of this, none or sum. So with this example, we don't want to have these functions, these operators, or these things for this formula. We only want to have the values here. So again, I'm saying just convert into the dimension. If you not require that thing into uh, a measure part, because we can build the same measure back in via page designer. But if you're taking this as a measure, so what is going to happen? So it's going to become at the end of your formula fields what you have taken, and again, it is not UI was not that good. Okay, and then we cannot perform much action in terms of building the formula. So that is the reason. Always try to like in this field also, in this field also try to have these things into dimension only, not as a measure. Okay. So I don't want this field to come inside my report. Okay, because this is a part of the formula I'm going to build. Okay. So my last end result is like the date of birth like this. So this is my end result. Okay. For for achieving this end result, I have building this sub formulas. So I don't want those things to come in my report. So just untick this. Okay. Then again, I just going to build a new formula. So here I'm going to have like DOB month. My bad. Plus DOB month. Okay. This month. So here what I will do now, I just click on the option called as month. As month, you'll get the syntax, or just click from down somewhere. It will be there somewhere. Month. Just drag that thing inside this report like this. Okay. And then I want to have month of date of birth. Type as a birth. Just type the field name. You get that thing. Okay. On birth. Now you can see you get the value as a blue color. Measure. I want to have it as a dimension by default. Not here. Again, I don't want to do that formula. You need to come in my report. Okay. Keep it as a hiding. So again, the next option is that I want to have year. So what I'm doing, I'm just taking the year, month, and day separately, and then I'm going to have merge those things using a concatenation, and then apply those syntax. Okay. So I want to have year, DOB should be okay. Copy this. Okay. Now you're going to have the option called as year DOB, and now I can tell you type as year. What I'll do is just go down and take it as a option called as year. Okay. Now same thing. For example, you want to see the quarter. You want to see which quarter is coming. So what you can do, take it as a quarter here. There will be quarter. Okay. Then you want to have the week, which week this field is coming, the date field is coming. Then just click here as week. Okay. So in this way, you can apply, use this function called as date, days, year, week, and quarter. You want to bifurcate the things separately. The same way what we can do in Canva. So you just remember in Canva. So there also we have same functionality. Like if you take the date of birth field, click on that field, then you have something called a year, days, quarter, and those things by default. Same logic is there, but in different function, but different way. Okay. So here I want to have again date of birth. I'll just go and type here as a birth. So I want to have a date of birth from biographical information. Okay, I will need to go back and check from where this is coming, because it should come from biographical, because the value is not then personal information. Okay, so taken the year. Okay, so I need to go back and check from where uh, this is coming, values month. So click on this, click on edit. Oh, biographical is correct. Cancel this. Let's check it out. So for example, if you have two values, two this thing, so you can't do the edit option. So only want to have a one formula tick to get the option visible for you. Okay, now click on FX. So here it is a biographical information, date of birth, correct. Is it okay? So guys, in doubt in here, anything need to repeat it, not understood?
To rearrange the column,
Yes.
how to rearrange the column, Akash?
Rearrange means.
You remember you have rearranged the column, right? The fields.
Oh, so that is the last part. That is the next part. Building the page design.
Okay,
So
okay.
we have not discussed that thing. We'll discuss afterwards.
Because
So
you
this is
put DOB month, year DOB, day DOB, right? I want year should come first,
no no
then
so
month
so
and
so
day.
yeah. So for that only what we are doing, we are doing what we are doing. We are going to build the formula. So for that we are just keeping this sub formulas. Now we are going to build that thing in formulas. So the next step is building the. So the next step is that convert compromise all those things into one thing. Year one, then we can do that thing. So this is a step by which you're going to build your data model. And after building your data model, then you go to build your page designer, where you'll take a table report or a chart, whatever required. We'll discuss that thing by next week. Okay. So right now we are just understanding how to build the formula. So in that section, we can just go back and change the sequence where you want to have those formulas here and there. We can do that thing. It's not that difficult. But here you can't do that thing because there's no use case also. No? Whether these values come here or come down, it doesn't care. We don't care for that thing because it doesn't going to impact anything for your reporting. So when you're going to build a table report, so there we have option to rearrange the things the way we have done in the table
So
report. In the same way, we
yeah,
can rearrange the things. Yeah.
in advanced
So
reporting, you did a column, field, what do you call the report column rename also in same place, and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
moving up and down also same place. But here
Same
it's not in
place.
the same fields, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Here
So
is
here what
different.
is happen different. So here you first need to build a data model. After your data model is built, then you go back to a page designer separately. So for example, you just remember once we click on the report, you will get to a page there, and from that page I come inside. So that is a page where which you're going to build your entire story. Whether you want to build story in terms of table, you want to have a widgets and charts and those things. The first step in story is that you're going to build your data model, and then you're going to build your query. But in Canvas report, we can do the things simultaneously because there we have those
Exactly.
options.
So I have
Yeah,
noted down the steps. That's why I am comparing with the story. So
yeah,
that's the
yeah, yeah.
reason
Same
I
thing. Yeah,
asked
yeah,
this. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Same. Yeah. The logic is so. What is happening is the basic difference. So you know Canvas right now, so you can compare those things. A similar thing, only the steps are different. The tool is because this tool is different. So that's the only thing. But logic wise, going to be same. I'll tell you how to do that thing afterwards. By coming session, I think by Monday or Tuesday we will come to that space. Okay, so now we have done this thing. So I'm just going to click on OK because I want to save this thing. Okay, now again come back to this formula. Okay, and now click on this option. Now I want to have those things. Like I want to have this is my end result. Where is this is my end result? Okay, let's try to build this thing right now. So we have taken the year separately. We're getting this separately and this separately. Okay, now let's build a formula and merge into the one. Okay, now I'm going to have this called as syntax called fx plus. So here again, what I will do here, I will type it as dob. Okay, copy the same here. Now I will apply a syntax called as concatenation. Simple. Okay, now what I want to have, the first thing I want to have a year. Okay, so what I will do, I will take it as dob. Now you can see, so this is your IDs, this is my ID, what I make mention that thing. So you cannot change this thing afterwards. We can only change this thing. Okay, so what I will do, I want to have a year date of b. Okay, click on this year, and then what I want to have, again I want to have like, here I will get values, and then I just want to see if you're working fine or not. Okay, it's showing that parameter string and those things. Okay, so right now we are getting that thing, the formula. We cannot build the formula because we have one is called as number, and string is the string, and this thing issue is there. Okay, so what I will do, so I can just come here and convert it into a, label format. So what I will do, because the value I'm getting in the number, so I want to have in a string format. So what I will do, just click on two, text. Okay, so here we have options called as to text, to date, to text, to number, to integer, to date. So depend upon your requirement. For example, you want to convert the particular formula which you build into a date, into a text, or into a this string. You can use a formula called as to text or to number or to this. So right now what is happening here, my formula which I built the year is coming as a numeric format, not a string. But the formula I'm just using here is as a separator is going to have a numeric thing, is it as a string thing. So what I want to have like 31 years. So year is coming as a string, and the 31 is coming as a number. So if so, there is a difference. So there is a so there is a conflict. So what I want to have same data type throughout. Then only I can build the formula. So right now what I'm doing, I want to convert that 33 number format. Sorry, in the string format. So how to achieve that thing? By using to text. So here what I will do, so either I can just go back and change the entire formula, what I have built there, like year and those things, or I can do it from here also. So I'll showcase how to do it from here. Okay. So what I will do, okay, to text, and then I want to have your date of birth. Got it? Year, date of birth. Now you can see the color has changed to blue color. So I'll tell you how to do from here also. For example, you want to do that thing here by default, just do it here also. What you will do, I will just take that thing and just delete this thing, everything. So what I will do, to okay, then put it as year, and then I put it here as what I want to have, birth. What I want to have the date of birth from biographical. Now, okay. So what I've done, I want this number as a text format. It's coming as text. Any doubt, anything? You're not able to understand something? The logic for that. So in the report building, in many times you will get this errors and those things. You'll get message that like there is a issue with the data type 1 and 2, string or substring. Okay. So in that case, you can convert that thing into a text, to a number, to integer, or to date. Okay. So what I will do, I will do convert the same thing in each of the reports. So for easy, it's easy for me. So in that formula building of concatenation, so there I should not need to have use to text and those things. Okay. So I'll just go back and uh, where's my date of birth, month? Just do it here, same thing. So I will put it as a year. See, and what I will do, I'll just control X. Fine. Let's see. Month something is there wrong. Okay. Sorry, my bad. It is not coming in that fashion. Just I do control Z also. See here you can do also control Z. Sorry, my bad. I should take it as to text. I take it as this thing. So my bad. To text. So here you can also do control Z, control V, and those things. What will the option we can do in Excel? Okay. So I want to have simple thing. I'll just delete everything. Okay. Keep it as simple. To text. Have, then I want to have month. Okay. Month. I want to have then date of birth. So what I will do, just do as a birth thing, because birth is the identifier easily. Birth. Now you can see here we have a date of birth thing. I'll take biographical information. It's done. Done. Now I want to have day. Okay. Now what I can do, just let's try to have in that formula. To text. Straight out here. Side to text is there. Go down. Go down. Yeah. To text. I'll just try to copy this thing. Let's see if copying is working. Control X from here and this. Do that thing also. Copy paste. Save your time. Okay, now click on OK. So what we have done, we have changed those things into a text format. Okay, like to text, day has been changed to that thing. Then we have month is changed to that thing. You can see here to text, and the year is changed to that thing to text. I click on OK. Now I want to have the functionality. I want to have the full date of birth. So here I want to have that concatenation thing. Okay, what I will do here, just cancel this thing. Do as a concatenate. So I want to have concatenate the year. Just get DOB, year DOB. Okay, and then I want to have the next step is that I want to have this is my year will come. Okay, now if you come control this thing, so you can see here what is the formula. It is not accepting. Just a minute. Same thing, one and two parameters, but we have changed there. So not respecting that thing. Should respect. Let's change this thing as just a minute, guys. I'll do it as a thing. Okay, if I convert that thing here, just a minute. Like to text. Just a minute. It should respect, but I don't know why it's not respecting to text. As DOB. Get it as change. Just a minute. Let's see if we have done there or not. Year DOB. Formula is done to text year. Okay. So it's not respecting here. So we don't have any options. Usually it respect. I don't think so. I think maybe tool issue something. But it's not working. Then you have to go with the tool side only. We can't have. But as a logic, it should take that respect this thing. Okay. Okay. No worry. So what we can do, we can just go back and just build from year and those things. There's no need to have to text. Just has a year and want to have a date of birth. Because things are not respecting there. So you want to apply the formula there. So you also need to understand, for example, if it's not working in that fashion, so you need to adjust yourself with the tool. So you can't fight with tool. So what tools is the way the tool is responding, in that way only you're going to have, build your formula. So the tool is not responding with that approach what we have done, but logically it should respect but not respecting. So we don't have any option. We can't fight with tool. So we'll try to define a formula in the way that the tool defines. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm just again go back to the same thing. I just put those things in year and those and click on OK. So again I click as a dimension. I click on the month. So what I'm doing, I just convert this thing, I remove this thing, and this is month is ready. So to have month is there, date of birth. Just do one thing, just delete this everything, delete this last column. It's working. Okay, dimension is there. So I'll just go to date of birth again. Okay, same thing. So what we have done is correct here. So what I will do, I will convert everything here once build the formula into this formula only. So what I have done, so I have taken the first this value. I got this value 33 years. So what is there? I want to have now I got three values, three tables, like year value separately. I've gotten a year value separately, days month value separately, and we are getting days value separately. Okay. Now what I have taken the year value. So the year value, so for example, 33. Okay. So now I just insert. Okay. Now I want to have value after 33 is years. I want to have it should return as years in the formula. So how we do that thing? So again, what I will do, I'll just do a concatenate formula, then put it value as years. Okay, double inverted commas, put the values as years. I want to have it small. Okay, and then next thing is that, so I have built till here. My bad. So I build the formula till here. Now I want to have the month values. So how to achieve that thing? I will again put a formula called as concatenate. Okay, and then I'm going to have the formula which is called as years. Convert that thing to a month. So days. Sorry, my bad. It should be month. Okay, I will put it as month. My bad. Should not be have month. I will do text, and I want to have the value as month. M O U B month. Okay. So now I've achieved till here. So now as a formula, I have get this value as like 6 months, for example, 5 months. I'm saying I have reached till this step. Now after this, I want to have the value which is called as months. Okay. So what I will do, I will just go back and click the value as, come here, put the concatenation syntax again. Then I put the value there as space as months. MONTHS. Okay. Reach that step. Now again I put a formula called as concatenate. Then there I put the value which is as, see what till what step we have reached? We have reached till this step. Okay, we have put in the values till this steps we have reached. So now I want to have in days terms, So now what I will do, see what happened, depending upon your logic, you are going to change your the things. Okay, the the field thing. So last, you just remember in terms of building the formula for first name, last name. So we have taken the values at the first and then at the last. So right now, what is the result I want here is that I want to have a days thing, a days number. So what I will do, type it as the first two text, my, and then I would have as called as DOB is coming as a month. Okay, just take it as a day, DOB. Sorry, my bad. Should be DOB is coming DOB. Okay, now then here I want to have last value should come as days. Okay, now you can see the formula is coming as a red blue color. It means that it is coming as a correct. So click on format formula, you can see valid formula is showing. Okay, so what I have taken the first date of birth, year, then I want to have after year we get years values, then we have taken the month, after month we're going to have a month value, and then after text we're going to have the text value. Now I'm going to click. Any doubt, any concern here? Have you able to understand logic way what I built? Okay, now click on okay. Now let's see how it look like. So I don't want to have like year value. I want to have year, I want to have date, and I want to hide those. I only want to have this value. Now click on OK. Now here you can also preview the query. So just preview the query and see how the data is coming in the report. Sometimes it may happen that you preview the query, in that query it's a blank for you. So don't get panicked. Sometimes it may happen that the value will not appear in the preview query, the value will appear in your table what you have built. So what to do is that, for example, if you're not able to find the things what you want to find in the preview query, don't get panic, go in the data model, sorry, go in the page designer and try to take that field in the table and then take the report export and see whether you're able to see data or not. Don't totally believe on this system, this preview query. because this preview only showcase a few part of the values, fields. Sometimes they take only the blank values, not the rest of the values. Let's see if you have. See here, you can see here. Mm, it's taking. My bad. Taking month is taking correctly. It's taking year. Okay, should take it as. It's taking as 1973. Okay. So what wrong I have taken here? So basically, I should take it as okay. So you got the what thing wrong we have done here. So right now I have taken only the date thing. See here, it's coming as a year by default. So here I want to have a day's difference basically. Okay. So guys, so see the water logic we have built is coming in the same way. We just need to change the day wala formula and it will work properly. Just a minute, not a big task. Okay. So the way what you have built the formula is coming correctly. Okay. Years, months, and days. We just need to adjust the formula in terms of a days thing. Okay. We'll do that thing. No worries. Ah, so you have seen the differences? Okay.
Yes.
Just click. Yeah. I just click on hide preview. So cancel this thing. Let's see and change that formula. Okay. I'll do that thing a minute. Oh, my bad. I just go back here. So here, for example, a table thing, you can take the table and do that thing, all the rearrangement. So this is the page via which you can get this thing. Let me go back in my data model. So have I understood the logic, what the reason of concatenation, how we're going to logic the different things. So in this way, you can merge any fields together using a option called as concatenation. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I should. Why it is not saved? We have saved a formula. What has happened? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Build again. So guys, this is not saved, I guess. So everything what we have done is gone in, but it should saved. There's some glitch in this dummy system, the sandbox. Report is not saved. Okay, but you guys, you got the logic of concatenation. What I have, the way I have built. So I will
Yeah.
share you that logic. Yeah, I'll share. You just go and practice it here. So what I can do in Monday session, because we have only 5 minute time with us, I can't build that thing. So today I'm a bit hurry, so I can't extend. So what I can do in Monday session, I will just showcase what mistake we have done in that thing. Getting that thing in the years things what we have missed. But the logic wise, what we have built is correct. So years coming, values coming. So the purpose of telling those this example is that how we can use the functionality called as concatenation, and then how we use two text, two values, and those things. So this is the purpose of the demo. So you just go and practice on your end. Start with the first name, middle name, and last name. Start with also with the addresses. For example, you want to address like you want to concatenate address first name, address one, address two, address three. Then you want to have concatenate the the town, zip, and those things. Try to build from your side, and let me know if I doubt any concern you have. And Monday session, what we can do, we can just first complete that thing. So before coming to session, I build the remaining formulas, and they will not explain, not spend that much time what we have spent right now here. So on Monday session, what we can do, I just showcase you the formula, what mistake we have done in this for building to get the end result, and then we'll showcase the rest of the formula, and then we can continue. So reason being, I'm putting too much effort in this part is that, so I want you to want to do practice from your end, because once you practice only then you're able to understand and gauge those things. So we'll spend much enough time to this part of the training, because rest of the part training is not that difficult to understand as compared to this. If you're able to understand the formula building part, so then the rest of story building is very easy. So this is the main crux of story reporting. So we will spend some time on this, so that you will have a hands-on experience and a good confidence on in yourself. So yeah, sorry for that. I don't know what is the error issue here in terms of saving the formulas. Okay, no worry. In Monday sessions, we can discuss that thing, the last remaining part here, what we are not discuss. So apart from this, any doubt, any concern you have that not able to understand what you want to saying the logic of concatenation, text, days and month and those things. Anything
Okay, Darsh.
need to okay. Then no worry guys. So what I can do, I just go see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Enjoy. Take
Hi
care, guys. See you
Akash.
on Monday. Yeah, hi Deepika. Yeah,
Hi
tell me.
Akash. So I have a doubt in table report. So
Yeah,
do you have two
yeah, yeah.
minutes to
Yes,
explain
yes,
that?
yes, 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 yes. Yeah, tell
Yeah.
me.
So can you go to table report page?
Okay, just click on okay. I'll just click on the finish. Just a minute. I'll just save this report and
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, saved and go back. Yeah, table single domain report. So you have built something here.
Yeah. HR mini master.
Okay, this one. Okay, yeah.
So here, yeah, in people.
Hmm. Yeah, it's correct. All the filters correct. People scope.
Yeah. So I have selected active users also. Sorry, inactive users also.
Hmm.
I didn't get when I get the report. I didn't get the inactive users. This
No,
is
it
one
was not
question.
saved. It was not saved here, so it was not inticked. So so right now, for example, I cancel this thing. I come here.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
it is not take. You tick and click on OK. Then only it will get saved like this.
Okay, then my bad. This is okay. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Okay, another one. Go
Hmm.
to configuration.
Okay.
Here
Build type.
also I took date of birth. Yeah, and I want to take a legal entity also. By that time, how I will take?
No, no. So here, so this is the option only. This data option will give you only the date thing. So using this, you can
Okay,
convert the date of birth into a timestamp or a date. That's only option we
okay,
have. And if you go and
okay.
show
Then
value ID
so
configuration,
value ID and configuration.
yeah. So what going to happen? So here it will, for example, take it as a legal entry you have taken, because here what happened by default the code is there for legal entity. Here we have a code for legal entity and values by default. So what happened
Mm-hmm.
here, configuration, for example, like pick list value for like gender or something. So there we don't have codes by default in this field columns itself. So for example, there you will have
Okay,
options like you want to have the pick list IDs or not. So basically, if you want to have all the IDs together in the report, so go for Canvas report in terms of advanced reporting. So in advanced reporting, we have all the values, code, external codes, and labels together. So if you have
Mm-hmm.
that requirement now, go and build report via advanced reporting. So here it will not appear for everything. It will appear only for a pick list where you want to have get the things done. So right now, for example, legal entity, here we have both the things, ID also and label also. So there's no need to
Yes.
have those things. Yeah. So that is the reason it's not coming here.
Okay, okay, okay. Understood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Akash.
Yeah. No worries. Anything else I can help you out?
No, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Okay then. See you guys on Monday. Happy learning. Just go and practice the formula what we have practiced today, the part of concretenation, and let me know if I doubt any concerns on Monday's session. Okay. Thank you guys. Take care. See you on Monday. Bye. Happy learning and
Bye
happy
bye.
weekend.